We're just getting off the ship. We are on the Island Princess and we are in Nova Scotia. This is our first stop on an 18-night journey to Greenland. And in Nova Scotia, we are renting a car through Turo and we are going to drive that to Peggy's Cove. So come on along with us. Let's go.
Hi, welcome to Nova Scotia.
We've got our Turo and we're heading to Peggy's Cove.
You ready?
I'm ready. $88 Canadian. We're heading to Peggy's Cove and it's like a great excursion. It's one of the things you got to do when you come to Halifax, Nova Scotia. And then we've got the Swissair Memorial, which is close to that. We're going to check that out. And let's get going.
So pretty.
So we're here at Peggy's Cove. There is a men's room and ladies room, and there is the visitor center. We're going to go check out the visitor center and see what there's to see here.
So I used the bathroom. Just be aware, it is a hole basically in the ground. It does not flush. It is truly a composting toilet.
It is a composting toilet.
Be aware.
Be aware. Right outside the visitor center, they have these plaquettes of information and history about Peggy's Cove. We just left the visitor center and they said it's only a 10-minute walk to the Peggy's Cove from here. There is parking there, but we didn't park up there. We parked at the visitor center. And like I said, it's a 10-minute walk to the Lighthouse, right down that street right there. So you'll see the car pulling in. You'll see the tour buses up there with all the tour buses. So there is parking up there, but he suggested parking at the visitor center and taking the 10-minute walk, which is fine. We like to get our steps in. You see these signs everywhere. Be aware of the black rocks. Stay away from the black rocks because you may get hit with a rogue wave. Right across from the visitor center is the art gallery. He actually created this stone sculpture. His home is right behind here. And this is the sculpture that he created on this granite rock. Pretty cool. Peggy's Cove Village is an active fisherman's village. And you see they have the art gallery, the visitor center. You've got hags on the hill selling stuff, fudge. I see fudge in the window. And we'll just keep walking down the street so we hit the lighthouse. Oh, they've got the washrooms over there, which isn't that far from the visitor center. Adirondack chairs overlooking the bay. That's a pretty cool street name, Lobster Lane, here in Peggy's Cove. Pretty appropriate. Some more Adirondack chairs. And look at the fishing boats. Like I said, it's an active fishing village. Peggy's Cove Boat Tours, Peggy's Cove Gift Shop. You're walking up a little bit of a hill. We're almost to the lighthouse. Walk through the village and you can see the lighthouse there. And they have more Adirondack chairs. And that right there is the restaurant, Peggy's Cove restaurant. I love the Adirondack chairs. You kind of just chill out, hang out, and check out the views. So let's go check out the lighthouse. Well, here's the view. And here are those black rocks that you need to be careful of. Do not walk on those black rocks. You're going to slip and fall when a big old wave comes and gets you, possibly drowning. You saw the sign. Well, there's the lighthouse. More Adirondack chairs and this big pile of rocks, granite rocks. This is the viewing point. You can view from this point. There's benches, Kodak moment or photo moment. I don't think people use Kodak moment anymore, do they? We'll call it a photo moment. Look at the rocks here, huh? Oh, this is a great place to take a photo. Check that out, huh? This is where the photos. So, like I said, we're on that wooden platform. It's to the right of the lighthouse. It's kind of as you're walking up the hill, you kind of walk into it, and it's a great view. It's a great picture moment or picture location. And then you get up close with the black rocks that they talk about that are very dangerous, that I had mentioned. There's more over there. All right, let's go get up close and personal to the lighthouse. Here's the restaurant. It looks like they're doing a little upgrades over there and maintenance. And right outside there are restrooms. And look at these rock formations. They're like all over the place. They're pretty cool. We still haven't made it to the lighthouse yet, but we're going to get there. We're heading that way. We're going to go right on that pathway right there. Coming down the pathway, and what do you see? Danger. Death has occurred here when sudden waves happen without warning. Even on calm days, dark rocks are slippery. Stay far back. Rescue here is very unlikely due to the conditions. Don't take the risk. Leave here alive. Let's go. No black rocks for me. It's literally like a beach of rocks. It is pretty cool and pretty amazing. They're really smooth. The granite actually is smoothing out between I'm assuming, the wind and the rain over the thousands of years. It just made these things so smooth. And the way they shape, oh, they're gorgeous. They really are gorgeous. You could see the path touches rocks, path turns into rocks. It's really not that bad. And what's cool is if you want to go all the way up to the lighthouse, they do have stairs that go up to the lighthouse, and there's rocks behind the lighthouse that you can walk out to and see check out the ocean. We're gonna go walk around a little bit. So the one side is the bay, and the other side is the Atlantic Ocean. So we're going to go check out the Atlantic Ocean side. So this is the Atlantic Ocean. So I came on the other side. The other side is the bay, and this is the Atlantic Ocean. Let's do a 360 here, huh? Got all these beautiful homes. Nice village. Peggy's Cove Village. Here's your 360 from the Atlantic Ocean side. All right, we're heading back. There's Andrea sitting on a rock. We're heading back that way. All right, there she is. All right, you want to head to the Swissair Memorial?
Let's go. Yes.
All right, let's do it. There's the lighthouse, and we are sitting in the Adirondack chairs, and you hear saws buzzing in the background because they're working on the restaurant. Right there's Peggy's Cove's lighthouse and the Adirondack chairs. All right, you ready to go?
I guess so.
She likes relaxing. She definitely likes relaxing. So let's get boogieing. We got to go to the Swissair Memorial. Check that out. Why don't you come along with us? They've got buses rolling in. I mean, when we first got here, the buses were leaving. We're now leaving, and the buses are rolling in.
Well, this is Regent. This is a different ship.
Yeah, different ships coming in now. Well, that's cool. We timed that perfectly. We got here early, probably around 9 o'clock, I'm guessing, maybe 9:30. Parking lot is full now. It wasn't full when we got here. I guess the moral to the story is try to get here as early as you can. But you can see parking lot's packed. It wasn't packed when we got here. I think I walked past that car. She says it's this one right here. Yep, here we are. Swissair Memorial Flight 111. I wanted to check that out. It was a very tragic plane crash right off the coast of Peggy's Cove Village. We're walking the path to the memorial. And I have to tell you, I've gotten chills just walking there. There were no survivors. It was a very tragic plane crash. Extremely sad. In the memory of 229 men, women, and children aboard Swissair Flight 111 who perished off these shores September 2nd, 1998. They have been joined to the sea and the sky. May they rest in peace. We just finished up at the Swissair Memorial. I could literally feel some sort of energy walking on the pathway. And then when I got down to the actual memorial, I just started crying for all these people who lost their lives. It's just so sad. 229. Oh, very sad, very sad. If you're here in Halifax, you definitely make a point to stop at the Swissair Memorial Flight 111 and maybe pay a little respects or give a little prayer. It's pretty moving, that's for sure. We were coming back from the Swissair Memorial and we saw this and we were like, oh, we got to pull over. So we pulled over. You can see the actual lighthouse working. We were Pier 22. I want to get back on the ship. We got to walk through all the shops to get back on the ship. You're going to do the sail away? We'll be out there. Thank you. What they do is they do a bagpipe when we sail away. Bye-bye, Canada.
Thanks for watching, but there's more to explore.
And don't forget to hit that subscribe button
so you never miss any adventures.
Click on one of these videos to keep the journey going.
And this is where I say ciao for now.
We'll see you soon.